my lovely family. Today we're going to be making beef pepper soup, and I'm cutting into my beef torso and cutting it into smaller pieces because I don't like to take big chunks of meat anytime I'm taking pepper soup. I like it when it is small, and I prefer to cut it when it's still fresh, when I can still work with it. So it depends on you. Just do it any way you want it. It depends on you absolutely. So I'm just going to be cutting into all my beef pieces. For this particular pepper soup, I'm using only beef. Most times I combine with some other fowls like kidney, liver, roundabout, shaki, tripe, whatever. But today is just beef pepper soup. So I like to use the parts of the meat that has like pure beef. This one does not have any bone in it, and they call it tozo or something. Yeah, so this is what I asked for when I went to the market to buy my beef. So I'm just like cutting it into smaller pieces, like I said, and when I am done, I'm just going to like parboil it. Please know that I had washed it very well. I usually wash my meat with a lot of vinegar and salt water. I still washed it even when I was done because of the handling. So that's the first part of you getting your meat prepped. After cutting the meat like this is something that most people don't do, but I like to do it. I just don't like boiling everything all at once. Some people just like boil it all at once, but my personal preference is I parboil it first. I'm using a little bit of salt and some onion flakes, so it's just like you parboiling it and before you now go to the main cooking. This is just my own personal preference. Some other people will like pour all the pepper soup spice and everything so as to cook all at once, but no, I don't usually do it this way. I prefer to parboil first before cooking it. So this is the main pot that is going to be housing and like cooking my pepper soup, and I'm going to start with some water and some crayfish. This is how I usually like cooking. Some onions as well, a lot of onions. So in fact, a lot of onions. I like a lot of onions in my pepper soup. After adding like onions, I just parboiled it. Or sorry, I boiled it for like 2 seconds. Sorry, 2 minutes to 5 minutes before I added my pre-boiled beef pieces. So if you notice, I had my crayfish. All what is around that pot, what I'm scraping is the crayfish I added in the beginning, and because it had boiled, it stuck to the pot. So I'm just like gathering everything together while I put the rest of my beef, which had already boiled. So this way, I'm sure my beef will be very, very like soft and chewy. I added some pepper flakes, pepper soup spice, some black pepper, some seasoning, anything you like. Add chili according to the level at which you like your chili. I don't like a lot of pepper, so I just put like moderate one. I don't like to like start like feeling like my mouth is on fire. So I just added everything, all the ingredients, and I cooked it for another 5 minutes. And yes, after like 5 minutes, my pepper soup was ready. It was so good. And I added some fresh scent leaves or basil leaves for more texture, for like that pepper soup spiciness. And this like just ties everything all together. I love a lot of liquid in my pepper soup as well. So it depends on you. Add more liquid if you want, add less liquid if you want. I added more crayfish as well for more taste because I didn't want it to have a lot of salt. Using crayfish just makes it very tasty, so flavorful, and our pepper soup is ready. Perfect for the weather, perfect for any time you want it. And guys, this is also a very good way to eat without like piling a lot of calories. If I take pepper soup, to me, it doesn't make me so bloated. If you don't even want beef, you can alternate with fish, you can alternate with offals, which do not have as much cholesterol and calories as just the pure beef. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly share, kindly subscribe, and kindly thumbs up and drop a comment below. I'll see you in my subsequent videos. Enjoy!